I couldn't agree more because it goes back to the point. I mean, a few years ago, he decided to opt into the Valspar tournament. The Valspar tournament went from maybe 25,000 people going to over 190,000 people when he opted in on the next day. They sold out of tickets. They ran out of parking room. It was absolutely unreal, and the crowds are 6 to 7 deep. And even when you're all the way at the back, you're not be able to see him. But what you're able to see is his swing come through, and if that makes the day for people. So for him to transcend a game into people wanting to play, and now guys like Scotty Scheffler and Justin Thomas and Xander Schauffele and all these guys are big names now because he put golf on the map and made it fun, and made it cool, made it exciting. Where now it's like, okay, now we're looking at golf like, okay, look at all these other guys that are doing it. Scotty's doing it at a high level, and it's like, cool, that's great. So I couldn't agree more with that, Jay.
That's the clue I gave Mikey. I was like, Mikey, when I was trying to have him guess, I was giving him clues. I was like, he made his sport cool. That's the first thing I said when I had them try and guess who number 8 was. But I tell you what, I've always said if I had to do this list, Serena would be my number 1. I stick by that. I do think what she was able to do from a 14er, what she overcame. She turned pro at 14 with her oldest sister really kind of head and shoulders above her. And imagine being in a household saying like, my biggest rival is my sister, who I love and support. There's no envy or jealousy here, but I have to get over my big sister to try and become the greatest of all time. Nobody else on this list had to do that. So
Yeah.
I think like in terms of what she had to overcome to get to where she got to, and 365 wins at the majors. Are you kidding me? And that's like 3 years of injuries where she should have probably won 27. That's why I consider her the greatest tennis player of all time. Injuries sidelined her, and then by the way, she had a kid and she still made 4 Grand Slam titles finals after that. She didn't win any of them, but after having a kid, a lot of females kind of fizzle out of the sport where they don't even come close to becoming a champion again. So she's my number 1. I'm happy she's a number 2. I know Mikey has a lot to say about this list.
Okay, to begin, it is a tragedy that Kobe Bryant did not make the top 5.